What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Mika Stay Fly. Welcome to Meekville. I know it's been a minute since you've seen me. I know it's been a while. I see that I have a few new subscribers, so I had to stop in and just show y'all some love. Thank you so much for rocking with your girl. What's going on here? Okay, sorry about it. Thank y'all so much for rocking with your girl. Like, I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a video. And I just wanted to stop by. Well, I wanted to pop in and I guess just give y'all like a few updates or whatever. I don't really know. So here's the thing. Like, I'm seeing that most of my subscribers, most of the people that are subscribing to my channel found me based off my video that talks about like different tips for those of us who have locks with thin hair, right? That's like the most popular video on this channel. And that's great. Like, I'm really glad that a lot of you found that video helpful, because honestly, I just did it on a whim. Like, I just, sat down one day and decided that I would share some of the things that I was going through with my locks on this particular lock journey. If you've watched the video, or if you haven't watched the video, then I'll just let you know that this is my second lock journey. I wore locks for about 7 years back, and I cut them off like in I combed them out. I combed them out like sometime around 2015, y'all. Forgive me, my memory is like slipping away. I think it was like somewhere around 2015, I combed my locks out. But prior to that, I had been rocking them for about 7.5 years, and they were beautiful. Like, they were all the way down to like the middle of my back. They were nice and full and healthy. But when I gave birth to my daughter in 2013, I noticed that I was starting to get a lot of thinning around like the front of my hair, around my hairline, a lot of thinning in my crown, and just like in the top of my hair. And not only that, but I became extremely tender-headed. Like, I would be getting my locks retwisted and I would be in so much pain, as if like somebody was actually braiding my hair. And at the time, my loctician would be like, I'm not doing anything. I don't know why it's hurting you. But it was hurting a lot. So with the fact, based on, the fact that I was getting really tender-headed, like out of the blue, and my hair was thinning out after I gave birth, I just went ahead and decided that I was gonna let go of my locks, because I was afraid that my hairline was gonna start like just y'all have seen people, y'all have seen some of us, like y'all have seen people with like male pattern baldness or whatever, where their hair may be like bald in the top but they still have locks. That's fine. Like, no shade to anybody, because locks are beautiful in my opinion in any state. So that just wasn't a look for me, being the type of woman that I am. I wanted to make sure that my hairline and everything stayed intact. And so I went ahead and I made the decision to let my locks go. So fast forward to, I guess it's been a little bit, we almost coming up on 2 years. Are we coming up on 2 years now? That I've been on my second lock journey. And so this particular lock journey is with a completely different head of hair. My hair is no longer as thick and as full as it was the first time I had my locks. And so quite naturally, my locks just look different. They feel different. Everything about this journey is completely different from the first journey. And so it's been somewhat of a love-hate relationship. Definitely mostly love. So like, don't get it twisted. It's mostly been love. But in the beginning, it was it was tough. I had my moments when, first of all, it took me a long time to decide to go back to locks, because my loctician passed away. my original loctician passed away. She lost her battle with cancer, and so she was pretty much like the only person that I trusted touching my hair. I had been going to her from the beginning, and yeah, so when she passed away, it was just like, I don't know if I want to take time to try and find someone else to do my locks. It was just so either way, I went ahead and I made the decision to lock up again. And like I said, it's been somewhat of a love-hate relationship, mostly love though. But yeah, like I'm finding with like the styles and things like that, I can't be as I kind of have to be really careful with the styles that I wear with my hair, because it is thinning around my hairline. My hair is not as full around my hairline at all. I'm still very tender-headed. So when I wear anything that puts any type of tension on my hair, if it involves I won't say rubber bands because I don't use rubber bands, but I will use those hair ties that they're stretchy and they don't really have like any metal or anything like that on them. I will use those occasionally, and I always find that by the end of the day I have a really bad headache because it's just too much tension. Like I can't take a lot of tension on. Oh wait, I got one in my hair right now. I can't take a lot of tension in certain areas of my hair. So this is just like, it's off to the side, so it's not one of the areas that's really tender. But these are the little elastic bands that I use. They don't have any metal or anything on them, and so they're a lot easier on my hair, or they're not as harsh on my hair, I should say. But that was my little intro, I guess, to get the new subscribers caught up. But let me just let y'all know like where I am on this hair journey, because I did promise that I would bring you guys along with me. So there are a few things that I'm doing different this time around, and I'm kind of just going with the flow. So first time around, my first loc journey, I was like 100% dedicated to always having a manicured look. So that meant that I always wanted you to see each individual loc. Like I didn't want a lot of new growth. I wanted my locks to always look freshly twisted. So for that reason, I would get my hair retwisted every 2 months. I would not go any longer than 2 months without a retwist. And so I think that honestly, that had a lot to do with the tension on my hair. Because now I wouldn't dare do that. As a matter of fact, I am on a semi-freeforming journey. And I say semi-freeforming because I think freeform locks are, you just don't do anything to them. Like you know, you keep up you keep up the maintenance as far as like hygiene, you wash them and things like that. But I believe that freeforming involves like no retwisting whatsoever, and you pretty much just let your locks grow and merge how they please. So if they end up merging into one big loc, 2 or 3 big locs, then that's fine. It's you let them do what you want them to do. But in my case, I say semi-freeforming because I pretty much manipulate my hair daily, but the manipulation is very minimal. So I always wet my hair because for some reason I feel like my locks seem a little bit drier this time around, and it's probably because I'm just not internally hydrated. Like I don't drink my water like I should. I'm gonna get better at that, but I think that that's part of the reason. Like my hair feels a little bit drier, so I'm always wetting my hair when I get in the shower, or I keep a spray bottle with water in it. And if I'm styling my hair, I will mist it with water on a daily basis. yeah, so I'm always, but I'm sorry, I had lost my train of thought, y'all. So I'm always manipulating my hair in that aspect. Like I'm always kind of, you know, running my fingers through it and things of that nature. But I am not retwisting. I have not had my hair retwisted since late August, early September. So somewhere, we'll say 7-8 months that I have not had my hair retwisted. And I don't plan on getting it retwisted anytime soon. So for that reason, I have tons of new growth. Y'all can't really see it in this video. I'm gonna try to show y'all what I can, so just bear with me as I turn around. I'm in a tight space right here. So in the back, it's a lot of new growth. My hair is much thicker in the back. And then let me turn to this side. And this side here. Then I'll even push it back so y'all can see my hairline. So yeah, y'all see how thin my hair is around my edges and stuff. I'll even show you like this particular lock right here. You see how you can see through all of that right there? It's really thin. I have, I think, maybe like 8 locks across the front. In my first loc journey, I had like double that amount, if I'm not mistaken. It's in one of my other videos, y'all. But yeah, so I haven't had my hair retwisted since like the last couple of days in August. And so yeah, it's a lot of new growth. The only thing that I've been doing is just coloring my hair. It's actually time for me to do a touch up. But yeah, I'm mostly like salt and pepper, and I'm just not ready to go fully salt and pepper yet. I'm trying to hold on to the little bit of youth that I still have. So for that reason, and I was born with gray hair, so I've always had gray hair. So I'm like prematurely graying, but yeah, it's too much. So I will color my hair, and I just use a box color from, I don't even know, I can't even think of the brand right now. But either way, I got it from the drugstore. Like, I have a video of me coloring my hair on this channel as well. I got it from like CVS, Walgreens. It's like $5. So I just touch up my roots. But yeah, I haven't even been to my loctician since then. So she was the one who was actually keeping up the color and all of that good stuff. But I was just like, I'm gonna just keep some of my money in my pocket and I'll just do it myself. So I haven't had it retwisted. I have only been coloring it. I make sure that I keep my scalp like greased and moisturized, because I have really dry scalp as well. That's another thing that I deal with. It might be psoriasis, I'm not sure. I've never been diagnosed with that from a dermatologist, but my mom has. And so my assumption is that it's hereditary. And yeah, so we get like really large like scales on our scalp at various times of the year. So it's very important for me to always wash my hair and keep my scalp greased and like oiled. As far as products, I'm not really like picky about what products I use on my hair. I just use what works for me. So again, I spray it all the time with water. I'm spraying my hair daily with water. I do like the Jamaican mango lime. I know some people don't like that product line, but that's my tried and true. I used that on my first journey, and I love the way it smells. It's always been good to my hair, so I don't have a problem with it. So I will use their like no itch spray. Spray my scalp with that to keep it from itching. But aside from that, I'll get like tea tree oil, essential oils, and things like that to put on my scalp. My husband was just telling me the other day that I need to excuse me, I need to start back using castor oil, because I used to use Jamaican black castor oil years ago, but I'm not consistent with that. So yeah, You know, my edges are still kind of thin, not too bad though. I do use, what is it, edge control on a regular basis, but I only use it on my edges, on my hairline, because I know that a lot of people are worried about like product buildup and things of that nature. So you probably like, edge control, girl, that's too much, it's too heavy. But no, I make sure that I only use it like around my hairline, and I don't put it on. Did I say I use it every day? So I don't put it on every day. Like, I will refresh it with like what, if I put edge control, like say for instance, if I put edge control on today, then tomorrow morning when I do my hair, I'll just wet it, if that makes sense, and it kind of like reactivates the edge control. So I do that, and that's about it. So yeah, when I say that I'm like semi freeforming, I just mean that I'm not retwisting. And I will go through and separate my locks, as you know, I try to do it as often as possible because I don't really want them to merge. But if they happen to merge to a point where it's hard, it's like they become inseparable, if I have to do too much pulling to separate them, then I just got two merged locks. I'm not gonna like, for instance, here's a two that merged. I didn't even realize these two merged until, I don't even know. Like, I have no idea how long they've been like this. I just noticed they were like this one day when I was going through and greasing my scalp. And it's probably because I had been wearing my hair like in two ponytails in the front. And even though I would take the ponytails down every day, my hair would still kind of be like in that, I guess, in that position. And so yeah, these two right here, they merged, and they are, this is one, this section right here, there's no separating that. I would have to cut it. So at that point, it is apparently they want to be together, so I'm gonna let them be together. So that's just kind of where I am with my locks right now. And honestly, like, I know earlier I said I have a love-hate, but honestly, I like this. I like feeling a lot freer with my locks. Like, I like the fact that I don't care. I do care, but I don't care as much, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not as adamant about making sure that they look super manicured and they have to be like this and they have to look this way. Like, I've done it, I've been there, I've done that, and I'm sorry y'all, my phone keep, I've been there, I've done that, and this journey just feels a lot freer. It feels I don't know, it just feels better, and I have a lot more fun with my hair now. Like, if I want to go swimming, I'm going swimming. I'm not worried about if I mess up my retwist. I have a lot more fun with styling my hair. I can put it up more. I feel like I can do more with it. It looks cuter. I don't know. It's just I'm embracing this semi-freeform journey. And so that's kind of where I am. And that's part of the reason why I haven't really made a lot of videos, because I'm not really sure what to upload. Like, I could do like styling tutorials, but my styles are very basic because my hair is not that long yet. You know, so it's only so much I can do. At the beginning of the video, y'all saw that I had it kind of swooped to the side. That's like a go-to style for me. But for the most part, it's either down like this, it's in two ponytails in the front, it's in one ponytail in the front, or it's something real simple. And who needs a tutorial for that? You know what I'm saying? So, the most popular video on my channel is the one about my locks. And for that reason, I feel like that sort of kind of pushed me into, it didn't, but it kind of did. Like, I felt like, because that was the video that was getting the most views, I felt like I had to continue making videos about my hair. And that's not really what I wanted this channel to be. I wanted this channel to just be all about Mika. So whatever I felt like uploading, that's what I was gonna upload. And I'm sort of kind of torn because I want to give my subscribers what they want. Like, you came here because you liked the content about my hair. So I don't know if it'll be fair for me to give y'all vlogs and give you just random videos about things that you don't necessarily care about, if that makes sense. But at the same time, I want to kind of stay true to what my vision was for the channel. So I said all of that to say that that's sort of kind of the reason why I haven't really been making a lot of videos, because I don't know the direction that I'm going, and I'm really torn about what I should do. But I also want to thank you guys for subscribing and for rocking with me, and I hope you continue to stay with me throughout whatever randomness or chaos or I don't know, craziness that I decide to upload. Like, I hope that you'll stay for the journey. And yeah, I just want y'all to rock with me. Like, one day I might get up and decide that I want to tell a story about something. One day I may get up and decide that I want to vlog my trip to the grocery store. You know what I mean? So this channel is just going to be a hodgepodge, and I hope that you stick around for the ride. If you don't, though, I understand, you know. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say for right now. Feel free to ask me any questions that you want to ask about my hair. Feel free to tell me about your hair. I know that a lot of you have started your journey, and so you're kind of looking for guidance. If it's something that I know about, or if it's something that I've experienced as it relates to locks or dreads, whatever you choose to call them, then I will definitely share that information. But just know, I am just like you guys. I'm just a person who has been on the lock journey before, and so I feel like I got a little bit of insight. But these locks right here, these babies are brand new to me. They 2 years old. So I'm getting to know these, and they are they're teaching me a lot. And so yeah, y'all, I'ma just let them do what they do, and we'll see what becomes of it. All right, I love y'all so much. Thanks for watching. Deuces.